It's finally here, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind right now. I have been waiting, dying to get my hands on this, just like all of you guys. And I'm gonna say, I haven't been this excited to pull an RC out of my hat, well, ever, I guess. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at this thing. Let's go. So obviously, I'm a sucker for the small crawlers. I'm a huge SCX24 fanboy. It's kind of what this channel was built on, right? So when I seen this SCX30, I thought, do we really want to go even smaller? You know, we had gotten so comfortable with the size of the SCX24. A lot of people were just making those huge. So I was like, I don't know, you know. And then I decided to pick up one of these guys. And for $55, this is some of the most fun I've had in RC probably ever for that amount of money, 100%. And I've really been enjoying this thing. And I've just kind of been doing a little bit of scale work to it. And it drives so very good that I got really hyped for this. So I pre-ordered one of each color. Actually ended up ordering two of these. So I'm gonna have two of this gray one. But we're gonna mod one of them out and probably leave one pretty stock. And then this came along and I was really hyped for it as well. This was a little bigger. It does make kind of running 0.7 like the RC4 drive tires and stuff pretty easy on here. So it's kind of easy to mod straight out of the box. You know, I've already went brushless with one of these. This is just a 100% stock version here that we're going to play around with. But I've already went brushless with one, changed wheels and tires. So we had a few things that we could do to this immediately. So I think the truck is pretty good for a base truck, and then you just kind of got to spend quite a bit of money to make it great, right? This is great out of the box. I'm just going to be honest with you. And look, I 100% purchased this and everything that I'm ever going to have to do with these probably. I got a cliffhanger body here that did come. Several things. I've ordered all of the like wheels and tires and stuff, but none of that stuff shipped, whatever. But this is so well thought out, just looking at it. I haven't even ran it yet. I want you guys to see the initial power up. So, but just looking at what they've put into this, it's so well thought out. The body is amazing. I mean, the detail work on the body at this size, the scale details they've put into this. We've got actual door handles, no stickers, mirrors. They've got a good give to them, so I don't think we're going to be breaking those mirrors. They actually have sort of a reflective sticker on there, so they look good there. It just all looks so good. And the chassis and layout and everything underneath it is probably even better. Like, it just really is. You can tell they've put a lot of work into this and possibly a new designer on this. I don't know, but this is just insane what we've got going on here. So we're going to dive deeper into this. I want you guys to see me power it up and kind of crawl it because I haven't crawled this yet. I wanted you guys to see sort of my initial thoughts on it. And I'm like twitching. I'm so ready to just crawl this thing. So let's see here. Servo actually feels really good. That feels, look at that. Stock servo? What? That's actually really good for this little truck, right? Now, here we go. Moment of truth. Does it slow crawl? Wow. All right, that's pretty dang good for a brushed stock truck, right? I'm not a fan of the sound. That drives me nuts, but look how good this thing is crawling. Oh my gosh. That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. Probably still not as good as this. To be honest, this thing crawls amazing out of the box, but it's pretty dang good. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm in love. I'm already freaking in love with this. So we're just going to take a quick look at this thing, and then I've got lots of stuff planned for this, more to come later. Obviously, some running footage when I can get out. It's completely dark already here. My indoor course is a wreck, so that's not really much of an option, but we get a 160 mAh 2S pack. Very nice small pack for this truck. It fits perfectly on the slider here, so you can see We've got just a perfect little slot for the battery on one slider. We have the ESC and receiver on the other. Very nice. I mean, how crazy is it that they've fit all of that just kind of built into the slider there? That's unreal. The cool thing here, it looks like in this package of extra goods that we do get a wheel tool, and basically this tool, I bought an extra one because I just wanted to have an extra. But you do get one of those. Looks like an extra like body clip setup. And we get just some plain sliders here. So we have just like regular plain flat sliders. I guess if you decide to lay things out, do a different ESC, lay your battery out and stuff differently, you get some just basic plain sliders, it looks like, so you can swap those on. That's really cool that we get that with it, right? You don't have to make something or figure it out on your own. But you can see underneath how well this is all laid out. With this 88 turn motor here, sort of faced sideways, it just allows plenty of room for the servo and everything to work. It gets the motor and transmission, everything as low as possible. I really like that layout. I mean, look how low everything is in here. And so if you were going to face the motor kind of forward like this, you just kind of need more room, right? And that's why this is just a bigger overall setup. Or I mean, it's not why it is, but you can see it is a bigger overall setup. And I think just this being this small, they kind of had to do that, but it works out really well. Now, the only complaint I see is there are a lot of Phillips screws here. Phillips screws in all of this transmission. Everything I see is Phillips screws besides these shocks are a hex. And then, I don't know, I'm sure we have more hex maybe here and there, but all of these little screws like in here on the skid and everything, this is all Phillips. So that does really suck. But if you look at the overall layout of this, how clean it is, we've got these nice flowing high clearance links. That's a really good clearance setup for this thing. Straight out of the box, angled skid, so clean on the bottom. These axles are just so smooth. Not gonna be much of a hang up there, right? Very narrow, small axles. Look at that compared to the Ascent 32. Huge difference there, right? I mean, wow. And this is really the size that I thought this was going to be. Now, I've had fun with this. I love it. I mean, look, I've already gone brushless with this one, did a lot of different stuff to it. I'm working on extending it out now and working on another body for it. But I had gotten to where I loved the size of this. And then I got that and I was like, well, it's not really anywhere near this size. This is much closer, in my opinion. So you guys that have these gel baits, you can see here, obviously your wheels and tires, the tires are much larger. And overall, with the body and everything, it's still quite a bit bigger. But as far as what you're going to run it on, probably not a huge difference. I mean, this is going to be way more capable, obviously, but still, it's much closer to this than that is. So I like the size. I like everything that they've put into this. I love how these lights just line up with the body. When you slip the body on, you drop it in here, clips on, and your lights staying in place. They're there. They're already there where you need them. Crazy. This is just so well thought out, well played, Axial, well played. I cannot wait to see the upgrades and things that, oh my gosh, look at this. I just noticed back here, this slight adjustment we have, you could actually move this link up onto the ball stud, right? And that would raise your link. So it's kind of like a link riser built into the ball stud. I can't wait to see some of the upgrades and things that we get for this. I just seen on Facebook a post of a video of the designer of this. He's already got some sweet looking knuckles on his and steering links and just all sorts of stuff. So really excited to see where this goes. Mofo RC has a bunch of really cool stuff for this already. I already went on there and ordered some of that. So lots of things to come with this, guys. We will run this just real quick so you guys can see it on the table here, and then tomorrow or this weekend at least. Tomorrow's my wife's, well, Saturday is my wife's birthday. Tomorrow we are getting into some things together. Saturday we're doing like a little get together for her birthday. So you know how that goes. We're gonna have a hard time working in this crawling, but we're gonna try, all right? One more kind of quick comparison for you guys on size. Here is my $230 or $50, whatever, Orlandoo Fury Tech FX132 that I've never really even ran. That's broke. Yeah, so I do have a part on the way for that, but pretty close to the same wheelbase on that. Gonna share kind of the same wheel and tire sizes, I believe, as the Orlandoos. And then here we are next to this one. Obviously, this is a longer wheelbase, but similar in size anyways, just to give you an idea of the size there. Before we run this, look at those wheels. Tell me you're not gonna go order a set of those. Oh man, now I don't have the ring on there, so it's not, the tire's not mounted, but the wheel fits just fine, works really well. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and mount up these wheels and tires, and we'll get a running video comparing maybe stock versus these. We're gonna get a lot of wheel and tire options, I'm sure, for this. I do have the Pro Line tires and all of that stuff ordered. None of that has shipped yet, so I don't know when I'll get that. Shocks, tires, all of the sort of things that they offered with it. But these stock tires feel amazing. They actually feel better than these, so I'll be curious to see how they compare. Maybe I'll unglue these and mount them on these wheels at some point if they seem to be better, but just feel, they actually feel better than these and feel really, really good. So I'm impressed with the stock tires even on this thing. So I'm just gonna take a little stroll around this printed course here. Good thing is I've got some time off work coming up soon. Thanksgiving week, I'm off that entire week. And I plan to try to work on my indoor course some because the weather here for the last week has really sucked. Look at the control here though, that's pretty good. I mean, is it perfect? Absolutely not. Is it annoying? 100% yes. But you can take this and have fun with it and enjoy it as it is. You know, the Ascent 32, I took a little criticism, you know, on that thing, but I have pimped it out now. It is pimped out and much, much better. But I did say in that video on that truck that I could not enjoy the truck with the electronics that it comes with. So I don't know how you can say that the electronics suck any different. I mean, maybe I should have just said these electronics suck. But I do like that truck, and I think it's a good truck to begin with for $79. And then, but you're gonna have to put money in it, you know, to make it really good. This is actually really good out of the box. I'm gonna call it really good out of the box. And it's gonna be great as soon as we go brushless, right? But this is one that you can buy it exactly, I mean, like it is. You can take it like it is and enjoy it. I'm able to hit technical lines with this stock system. Servo, man, it works really well. I'm surprised with the servo, really am. Motor and ESC, it works plenty well for a brush system. The noise is awful, but I can live with that. Travel's good, flex is good, it's smooth. These shocks feel great. I cannot wait to see where these things go. We are gonna get so many awesome freaking upgrades for these things because they are going to absolutely take over. I mean, what kid would not love running these, right? This is definitely the new standard in the tiny crawlers. That's what I like to call these, tiny crawlers. Oh man, it's just so much fun running over that. Like, this is going everywhere with me from here till infinity. Like, I'm packing this with me to work tonight. This is going everywhere I go. Cannot wait to get started on mods. Guys, I appreciate you watching this video. I know there's not much to it, but I am excited and I wanted to show you guys the excitement and get something out there for you to check out. More to come on this. If you have any questions, let me know, because I will definitely be doing more videos on this coming soon, and love to try to answer any questions you have. Man, this is really good. Nice work, Axial. Really, really good. Very good. Oh man, it lives up to the hype that I had built up in my mind. That's a good thing.